Good morning everybody. Hope you're well this morning. A bit of a different venue this morning as we're having a little bit of work done in the living room. So we're in the dining area. So I hope you're well and raring to go for this Wake Up Wednesday morning Pilates class. So first of all, let's get warm. So standing with your feet a distance apart. Let's take a big breath in through the nose and then slowly breathe out through the mouth. And again, deep breath in, fill your lungs, stretch all the way up to the ceiling, try and really work through your full range of movement, opening up the shoulder joint, feet flat on the floor and stretch out to the hips. Good, one more time, remember to incorporate your breath, so big breath in through the nose to fill the lungs and then slowly breathe out. Let's start to circle through the shoulders now. Keep your head still, really working as if you were kneading it into the shoulders. All the way up and all the way down. Good, keep it going. 2 more of those, and then we'll take it in the other direction, so bringing the shoulders forward. Let your elbows lift up now just to get a little bit more movement. Good, 2 more. Last time. And relax. Well done. Let's stretch to the side and back to centre. So keep going, just nice and gently. Remember, minimal movement, all the movement is just in the waist. So you're just stretching your waist. So really switch on the tummy and use the tummy to go side to side. Keep the neck nice and long so you're reaching your head into the corners of the room. Good. One more time. And then come back to centre. Then take the hands up onto the temples. We're going to stretch over to the side and then reach the arm up to the ceiling. Bring it back and come back to centre. Other side. Stretch. Make sure you're not leaning forward. Stretch up. Bring it back and back to centre. Again. Stretch. Reach. Back to centre. Good. One more time like this. And back to centre. Take both arms up. Reach the arms out to the side. Hands onto the temples. Stretch over. Come back. Reach both arms up, out to the side. And centre. And again. Stretch. Good. Both arms up, out to the side. And centre. Lovely. We're going to add a scrunch on next time. So that's the scrunching of the shoulders when your arms are in this position. Good. Slowly come back here. Now take your arms up, take them out, take them in, scrunch them up and drop. Reach over to the side, stretch up, bring it back to centre. Good. Take the arms up, take them out. Back in, now scrunch them up tight and drop them and reach up, reach out. Good, and again stretch up and back. Scrunch those shoulders up, drop and reach over. Last time, stretch it up, bring it back to centre, come back. Let's scrunch those shoulders up, drop, reach up high. Take the arms out to the side. One more time for that scrunch up. Hold it for a bit longer. And drop. Well done. Circle through the shoulders. Just get them all back to movement. Okay, let's take the right arm. Just float it up. Keeping your shoulder down. And then bring it back down. Other side. Breathe in. And breathe out. And again, deep breath in. Try and keep your breastbone nice and soft. Good. Now let's take the arm up and connect your tummy and then hinge forward at the hip. Come slowly back up. Release. Change sides. Drop the shoulder. Lengthen up through the arm and hinge. Lovely. Let's do it one more time with a single arm. Then we'll swap to both arms. Good. Last time. Breathe in. Connect the tummy and hinge. So we're taking it to both arms now, so you need a double connection in your tummy. Breathe in, connect and stretch. Bend your knees slightly if you'd like to, just to protect your back a little bit more. breathe in, connect, and hinge. Good, now let's take the right arm up and take the left leg back. So from the side, stretch arm up and slowly hinge forward. Keep reaching, try and take your leg as far back as you can. Keep yourself nice and level, and then if you can, take your other arm forward and hold. Hold it there, and release. Good, other side, breathe in, connect, same again, stretch and take the leg behind. Take your time. Remember, you can use your arms to help you balance out to the side if you prefer. Keep the pelvis down, arms forward if you can, and relax. Good, let's take both hands together. We're going to hinge forward, bend into the knees, and then stretch back. Again, breathe in, sit right back into the legs, and stretch. Again, deep breath in, hinge and bend, and stretch. 2 more, breathe in. Good, last time. Lovely big stretcher. Well done, and release. So let's take a breath in here, connect the tummy, and very slowly roll yourself down. Don't go all the way if you don't want to, keep your toes pointing forward. Take a breath in at the bottom and start to roll yourself up. Let the arms float up over the head, and release. Do that one more time. Breathe in, connect, and roll yourself down. Keep thinking about drawing your navel back to your spine. Keep breathing. Just checking I've got enough room there. Good, then slowly roll yourself up on the next out breath. Take your time. And then stretch up to the ceiling. And release. Good, well done. Let's take ourselves down onto the floor. So we're going to start in the box position today. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Back's lovely and strong and straight like a tabletop. Just making sure I've got plenty of space. We're going to start off nice and simply by just sliding the right arm and left leg away. And then slowly back down, change sides. So slide away, keep looking down at your mat so your neck is long, and then slowly back. Keep going, so just one arm and then the opposite leg. Remember, you're making sure your back is lovely and still, and that when you lift your leg, you don't let your hips tip, but your pelvis is always face down to the mat. Try not to put too much pressure in your hand. Keep that leg lovely and straight if you can. Other side, breathe in, stretch away. Try not to put too much pressure in the other arm. And release. Good. One more time on each side. Remember to really use your breath. And then slowly down. So you breathe in, breathe out to move. Breathe in, breathe out to come back. Good. Now we're going to take that leg straight up to the ceiling. And then straight back down. Other side, keep your back lovely and still. Hands under your shoulders, taking the sole of the foot straight up to the ceiling. So it's really simple, really effective. Just make sure everything is face down to the mat. Your neck is long, your spine is long, pelvic floor switched on. Keep your leg at a right angle all the time. Good, well done. One more time. And then we're going to change the exercise to taking it out to a side leg. So keeping the leg bent, we're just going to take it out to the side. Not too far, bring it back in, and then other leg. So it's a little bit like a pendulum. Nice and light, keeping your back still. Don't over move, so don't think about forcing the movement. Your pelvis needs to stay still. So it doesn't have to be a very big outward movement. I'd much rather your spine, your shoulders and your pelvis stay still and just made it a little movement. Good, one more time. Now we're going to put those two exercises together. So you're going to take the leg out, bring it in, and then push it up, and bring it down. Other side, take it out, bring it in, push it up, sole of the foot flat to the ceiling, and then down. And again, out to the side on one leg, bring it back, lengthening the spine all the time, and then take it back. And again, side, hands are nice and soft, remember you can go down onto your elbows if you prefer here. We'll do one more time and then we're adding on. So out to the side, bring it back in, place it back up, keep your neck long here, and back down. One more time on the other side, and up. Good, and then down. Okay, so we're going to change the exercise this time. Still going out and in, coming all the way up, then straightening the leg, doing a full curl, and then taking the leg down and sliding it back in. Ready? So if you feel like it, you might want to go down onto your elbows now. So try that if you want to. And side and up. Straighten the leg. Hamstring curl with a flexed foot. Take it down and slide it in. Change sides. Out to the side. Back in. Press up. Straighten the leg. Flex the foot. Hamstring curl. Take the leg down and slide it back in. And again, out, and up, and straight, curl it in, then take the leg down and slide it back in, out to the side, and up. Good, straight, curl it in with a lovely still back, down and in. We'll do it twice more on each side, really trying to make it precise and controlled. So we take it out like a pendulum, and in, and up, and straight, curl it in, take it back down, slide it in, change sides, and out, and up, straighten the leg, neck is long, curl it in, take it back down and slide it in. So last time, make sure your knees are always coming back into line. So pendulum out, bring it in, press it up, straighten the leg, curl it in, take it down and slide it back in. Last time on the last side. Good, straighten and curl. Take it down and slide it back in. Well done. Give yourselves a little rest there. Take your head down. Take your arms up behind you. Just give your fingers a wiggle. Hold it there. Take some deep breaths. Good. Just soften into those legs to get a nice just rest. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Let's come back up to our knees and we're going to stay on the kneeling and take the leg behind, out to the side. Make sure your knees are underneath your hips. Arms out to the side. So a lovely stretch here to begin with. Make sure you're getting a lovely stretch in the thighs. Pelvis, make sure it's not turning towards this leg. Keep the hips facing me. Arms out to the side. Drop the shoulders. We're going to just take the arm over, hand down. Now if you want to, you could put a couple of books or a Pilates or yoga block there if it's too far for you to reach. Otherwise, hand under the shoulder like this. Back foot flat, arms extended, reach over all the way and then back to your thigh. And again, stretch up all the way over and back to your thigh. Again, breathe in. All the time you're stretching through that leg. And again. Good. Keep your tummy muscles tight. So you're just building up the connection as you do this. And again, deep breaths. Lovely. 2 more. 1 more time. Hold the arm up this time. And then you're going to lift the leg up. and lower. Flex the foot, up and down. And again, lift, lower. Keep the arm stretched up to the ceiling. Lift, lower, and press. Good. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, one more. Hold it out. Make sure you're in that really lovely posture. Hold and breathe. Now curl it behind. Keep the foot flexed. Keep your leg nice and high. Breathe. And well done. Keep that shoulder relaxed. 4, 3, 2, one more time. Good. Hold it there. Now we're going to thread the needle through this space. So reach up. Take your arm down so the back of your hand is quite close to the floor. Reach all the way through, bending the supporting arm. Then slowly bring it back up and stretch. Do that again. Breathe in, reach it through. Keep going. Good. Stretch it back up. Open up. 2 more. All the way through. Try and reach a little bit further for that shoulder stretch. Good. Last time. Breathe in and reach it through. Well done. Slowly bring it back. Hold it there. Take the arm over the head. So this time with a pointed toe, you're going to bring the arm up to meet the leg. And in and down and in. Point your toes. Good. And again, breathe. Keep working. Keep lifting that leg. One more time. Now hold the leg arm up and pulse the leg up. 4. Keep going. Breathe. Press. Stretch the arm up. Make sure your whole body's nice and straight. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Bring those legs in. Just come up to knee then. So you can come right up onto your knees if you want to, or you can stay low. Take your hands together like this. And we're just going to open up one arm and take it behind you, keeping it straight. So trying to get a straight line from fingertip to fingertip. Now return it back. And the other side. Keep your other arm still. Hold it on that stretch. Good. Come back again. So let's breathe in before we go. Breathe out. Open up those arms. Keep your head lifted up to the ceiling. Good. Coming back slowly. Other side. Breathe in. Breathe out to move. Breathe in. Keep stretching. Breathe out to come back. Let's do it one more time. Using a little bit more stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out. And keep reaching both fingertips away from each other. Head lifted up to the ceiling. And back. Good. One more time. Stretch those fingertips away from each other. And then come back to center. Good. Now we're going to take the arm up and around and bring it back in. So we go up, stretching out of the fingers, and again, up and around. Now let your body move with the circle. And again, and stretch, up, round, and back. So look at your hand for as long as you can as you take it back. As it gets bigger, come back. And again. Good. We're using our breath. So we breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time. Breathe in and out. Last time. Good. Now arms together and just open them up. Stretch back, look up, and squeeze your shoulder blades together. And release. Well done. Okay, we'll take ourselves over to the other side. So we need to extend the other leg. Make sure your hips are nicely stacked. Arms out to the side. Use your weight to increase the stretch. Lengthen up. Slowly take it over. Reach your arm up. Remember, block underneath your hand if you want to. We're going to stretch over and back. And again. Stretch. So you need to make sure that your position's really solid. You're not leaning forward. You're in a nice straight line. That's why sometimes it might be better if you're a bit more lifted. So try it if you want to with some books underneath your hands. Stretch over. Good. And again. Breathe in. And breathe out. Lovely. 2 more. Breathe in. Really try and stretch and keep your waist lifted up. Now take the arm up to the ceiling if you can. We're going to lift this leg with a flexed foot and lift and down, lift and down. Good. Nice and straight the leg. Stretch it up and breathe. Try not to sink into your shoulder. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Hold the leg up and curl it in. Keep the thigh high if you can. And again, breathe and breathe. Keep your thighs still. So you're just pressing the heel to your bottom. Arm is extended up to the ceiling. Remember, if your arm gets tired, you can take it down. Good, well done. Now take the arm over the head. Point your toes this time and lift. So the arm comes down to meet the leg. Good, and again. Super, breathe. 4 to go. And stretch. Remember to rest if you want to. Last one. Now hold it up and pulse and stretch. Keep breathing. Deep breaths. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, and rest. Let's thread the needle. So slowly take it through. Take your time. Bend your elbow. Take your time. Reach a bit further through. Then slowly open up again. So breathe in. Connect the tummy. Slowly bend your elbow on the supporting arm. Reach as far through as you can to stretch the shoulder. Good. 2 more. Open up and back. So just saving that shoulder stretch here. The last exercise on this side. Reach it through. Stretch. And slowly reach it back up. Well done. So coming back up onto the knees. Hold it there. And take your arms forward. Drop your shoulders and just bring the arms back. Squeezing your shoulder blades together. But really try and stay lifted. So really lift. Keep your back still for now. We are going to start leaning back when you're ready. So, taking it back for that stretch through the quads. Keep the neck long. Elbows a little bit higher. So you're squeezing your shoulder blades back together as you lean back. So you're not trying to really tense up the arms. The work is in the shoulders. So you're activating the muscles around the shoulder blades. Good, and again, only go down as far as it's comfortable for you. Try and get your toes down onto the mat. Good, one more time. Come back to centre and circle. One arm, then the other. And again, circle. Keep your head still. Breathe in, breathe out. Lovely, and again. We're going to go back to those arms, leaning back. Ready? And 4, 3, good, 2 more. Remember, if this doesn't feel comfortable, you can leave out the leaning back. Now circle, reach up. And again. Reach up. taking the arm all the way around. Last time, arms forward and lean back. Good, and again. 2 more. Last time. And we'll finish off with those lovely big circles. Reach up, follow the arm. And again, reach up and follow the arm. 2 more. 1 more. Superb, well done. Let's scrunch those shoulders up tight, tight, tight. And drop them. Well done. Give yourself a little bit of a wiggle. And let's go down into lying. So lying on our backs, feet flat on the floor, legs are bent. Make sure you're nice and comfortable and neutral. So make sure your hips are level, arms down by the sides. So we're going to do some abdominal work. It's going to be quite challenging. So remember to stay with the level that you're happy with. So breathe in, connect the pelvic floor. Make sure when you do that everything is nice and controlled. And keep the pelvis still. So when you hold the pelvic floor, you don't tilt. You need to keep everything still. So I just want you to start floating one leg up at a time. So lovely and quietly. And then slowly down. And again. Keep the shoulders down. And slowly down. Keep your neck long. Remember, you can always make these more precise. No matter how long you've been doing them, you can always make them better. And what I mean by that is make them softer, so you're relying on your tummy more. Make the movement in the body absolutely minimal. Make the angle behind the knee more precise. Put your foot down ever so slowly. And down. And again. And again, slowly up. So keep the back neutral. So think about when you lift that leg, what's happening in the back should be nothing. Just keeping it lovely and still. Now lift one leg up, hold it up, and then lift the other leg up. Put the first leg down, and then the second. Start with that second leg, keep your neck long, and then lift. One leg down, and then the other. Keep going. Keep your neck long, shoulders away from the ears. Really use your tummy. Now, if you find the other exercises that we're going to move on to too challenging, then you can always come back. So you're not doing nothing while you're resting. Come back and do some of these, and then come back in when you're ready. It's better to do something well, like this, than to struggle with something else. So we're going to start lifting now the head and shoulders up. Lift the head and shoulders up and look between the legs. And just to make sure we're in that movement position, we're just going to straighten one leg into single leg stretch and then change. So stretch and stretch. Good, well done. Really reach those legs away. Reach them away. Keep the head and shoulders up if you can. To make this easier, we go up to the ceiling. You can keep your head down if you want to. Holding onto one leg, lifting the head and shoulders up. Good, a little bit higher if you can for 8 and 7 and 6. Scoop your navel to spine. Just try and hold onto your pelvic floor a little bit more. See if it works more effectively. 2 more. 1 more time. And hold the knees into the chest. Pop your head down, just rock your head from side to side. Bringing the head back up. So I'd like you to keep your left leg still for now. You're going to either take your hands behind your head, or you can stretch them down by your sides if you don't need that support. You're going to straighten your right leg for 8 and then back in. Head and shoulders up. So really engage your tummy, pelvic floor switched on. And again, breathe in for 4, head and shoulders up for 3. Remember, if you want to put it down, but make sure you're still neutral. Good. Now bring that leg in, pop your head down for a little rest, rock the head from side to side, and then come back up at your level. Keep the right leg still and straighten the left leg away. Good, and again, scoop tummy muscles. All the time you're doing this, you're thinking about your breathing, and you're also thinking about the connection in the tummy. And again. Good, well done. One more. Bring those knees in, pop the head down, rock your head from side to side. Just take some deep breaths. So we're coming back up. This time we keep that left leg still. We take the right leg straight down and then straight up. So all the way down and then to a vertical line. Bring the leg up as far as you can. Try and get your elbows back, head and shoulders up. Good, 4 more. Nice and straight. Lovely, well done. 3, 2 more. Last one. And pop it back in. Pop the head down. Little rock from side to side if you need it. Head and shoulders up is always nice. Take that left leg up now. Take it down as straight as you can and up. The right leg is still and the left leg is down. Keep going. Give myself a little bit more space. Good. Try not to swing your body when you're doing these. Keep your body lovely and still. One more time. And pop the legs in. Well done. Okay, pop your head down, everybody. Just rock your head from side to side. Really take your nose all the way over from one side to the other. So we're going back to that one leg. This time we're going to shoot the leg away, then take it up and down and in 4 times. So it goes away, up, down, and then back in. Ready? Head and shoulders right up, elbows back, and we go away, up, down, keep your body still. Away, up, down, and in. Keep your head and shoulders up a little bit higher. Good. Last one. Super. Now, when you bring that leg in, start the single leg stretch. And 1, and 2. Lift yourself up. Lift, lift. Keep going. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Brilliant. Well done. And rest. Rocking the head from side to side. Ready to do it on the other side. Head and shoulders up. Hammock and straight. Up, down, in. Straight. Up, down, in. And stretch that leg. Point your toes. Good. One more. As the leg comes in, we start the single leg stretch. And head and shoulders up. Good. Keep breathing. Well done. And stretch, stretch. Head and shoulders up for 8 more. And 7. Straighten the leg. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Pop your legs down. Head from side to side. We've got one more set. This is where it gets challenging. So you're probably already feeling that your abdominals are working. So this is a real challenging section. If you need to put your head down, feel free to put it down. Make sure you stay neutral. Or you can just have a little rest and come back in when you're ready. So let's lift the legs to tabletop. Left leg still. Same again with the bend straight, then up, then down, then in. And then we're going to add on a few extras. So left leg still, right leg goes out, up, down, in, out. Pelvic floor switched on. 2 more and elbows back. 1 more. Good. Now hold it there and take the opposite elbow to this lifted knee. Take the other arm out to the side. We go 8 and 7 and. Good. Keep going. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, one more. Now in the centre, you can pop this straight leg on the floor if you want to. You're going to take the toe tap down to the floor for 8, 3, 4. Put the other leg down to the floor if you want to. Last one. Ready for the single leg stretch. And stretch. Well done. Let's get that movement back. And again, breathe in. Last 8. 8. 7. Well done. 6. 4. 2. Last one. Brilliant. Well done. Pop the legs down. We've just got that to do on the other side. But before we do, let's rock the legs from side to side, as well as the head. So the head goes in the opposite direction to the legs. Just really try and relax through the waist. Stretching, head goes one way, the legs go the other. And then when you're ready, let's pop ourselves back into centre. So just be aware of what we're going to do. And if you need to take a break whenever you want to. Are we ready? Head and shoulders up. Right leg stays still. Hammock or no hammock. And stretch away. Away, up, down, and in. Point, up, down, and in. Point, up, down. Last one, and away. Point, up, and in. Straighten the leg. We're going to take the arm out to the side, elbow to knee for 8. Remember, you can keep the leg on the floor if it's easier, or hovering off the floor if you can. 4, 3, 2, one more. Into the centre, ready for your toe taps, and 8, 7. Remember, put the leg on the floor if you want to. Off the floor, it's quite challenging. 4, 3, 2, last one. Single leg stretch to finish. 1 and 2, lift up. Good, well done, brilliant job. And again, lift higher. Really work those tummy muscles. Last 8, 7, stretch up. Good, 4, 3, 2, 1, well done. And relax. Super job. Let's take the soles of the feet together and press the heels together. Each toe should be matched up. Wiggle yourself down towards your feet. Hands on your inner thighs. You're going to inhale and take the arms up overhead. Exhale and circle them out to the side. Do that again. Breathe in. Connect the pelvic floor. Now breathe out and deepen the connection. So breathe in, don't arch the back, keep your breastbone soft. Now breathe out, push your feet further together and double your pelvic floor connection. Breathe in through nose, pelvic floor strong. Breathe out. 2 more. Inhale. Keep stretching those inner thighs. Breathe out. Bit more of a stretch next time. Inhale and exhale. Well done. And release. Pop the legs together. And we're going to turn ourselves over onto our fronts. So, forehead down, shoulders away from the ears, arms in the how position. First of all, I just want you to lift your head and shoulders up. Remember, not just your head, you're lifting from your lower back. Really important that you don't just lift the head like this. In fact, you always need to be looking down. Lift up. So after all that work on your tummy, so give that back a really good exercising. Shoulders down, looking down, and forward and again. Lift and lower. So we're not trying to lift it really high, just making sure we're in control of what we're doing. Now this time hover over the mat and just lift one leg and then the other, alternating, trying to get space in your hips. So really reach your toes away and really stretch out of your hips. The pelvis stays on the floor, so don't lift too high. But do try and lift your thigh off the floor. Keep the head and shoulders up. Good, and again, neck long. One more time. And release the head and shoulders. Take a breath in, head and shoulders up. This time when you lift one leg, lift the opposite arm up. And replace, other side. Keep going like that, just simply lifting up. Keeping your body still. And again. Good, and again. Try and keep your leg nice and straight. Last one. And release, replace the head and shoulders. Take a breath in. This time, if you can, lift both arms and both legs. Otherwise, stay with the level you just done. Hold and lift. Lift higher. See if you can float your elbows higher. And replace. Breathe in, connect and lift. Stretch out of your hips. Lengthen. Now, next time you do that, think about whether you want to straighten your arms or not. Take a breath in and lift. Hold. Now straighten the arms if you can. Stretch, lift higher. Drop those shoulders. Try and lift a little bit higher. Bring your arms back and relax. Good. Again, breathe in, lift. Otherwise, just stay here. You don't have to straighten the arms. Stretch the arms out to the side if you can. Lift your chest higher. Stretch your arms out to the side. Bend your elbows back in. And relax. Good. Take a breath in. In through the nose and lift. Hold first. Straighten your legs a bit more. Now take the arms out to the side. Stretch. Bring them back in. And down. Well done. We're just going to do that one more time. Remember, you might just be wanting to stay with this level. One arm, one leg. That's absolutely fine. Just do what you feel comfortable with. So last one. Breathe in. And lift. Stay there if you want to, or extend the arms. Now, if you feel confident, let's start swimming with those legs. Point your toes, stretch your arms out wide, lift your chest higher, keep breathing for 8, 7, chest up, look down, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Lovely, well done. Take some deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And take the hands either side of the chest and just push yourself up. Bring your knees underneath your hips, hands under your shoulders, and then just roll up through the back. A gorgeous stretch through the spine. Tuck your tailbone under and then roll back in the opposite direction. Keep your neck long, keep your shoulders down. Take a breath in again and roll it up. Now from here, this time curl your toes under and let's come up into downward facing dog. Arms are straight, legs are straight. Let's just hold that position. Breathe in. Straight arms, straight legs. Now we're going to come into a hover. Like this, neck long, back is like tabletop, breathe in, breathe out, downward facing dog. Really work into your heels. Try and get as much stretch in the backs of the legs as you can. Take a breath in, come down to hover. Hands under your shoulders, back is flat like a tabletop, tummy in, breathe in and push back up. Try and lengthen out the muscles in the backs of the legs. Press your chest towards your shins and push your bottom up to the ceiling. Take a breath in and come down. Straight back, flat back, not rounded. Scoop your tummy muscles back. Breathe in and push last time. Straighten your arms a little bit more, press your hips up to the ceiling, heels down, press your hands into the mat. Take a breath in and hover. So the knees are just off the floor. Breathe in and push up. Good. Now start to walk your hand towards your feet. Keep your head tucked in. Take a breath in and roll yourself up slowly. Take your time. Let your arms float up overhead, reaching up towards the ceiling. Hold it there, stretch and release. Good, well done. Take your legs nice and wide, everybody. Take a lovely big breath in and then breathe out. And again, big breath in and breathe out. One more time. Big breath in. Breathe out. Well done. Excellent. Give yourself a clap. Well done. Thank you very much for joining me and have a lovely day. See you next time. Bye.